Yeah, we live in the time of fake news. People and even leaders of states are putting forward whatever kind of propositions and claiming that they are telling the truth, but it's not tested. And all over in society, we need reliable information. If you are creating or building a bridge, you need reliable information about the ground and about the construction. And when we come to the area of religion, we also need reliable information about all the various religions in the world. Nowadays, we have many people from all over the world in Europe who are connected with diverse religious communities, and we cannot create a reliable relationship to them without knowing what they are, what their practices are, and what their beliefs are. So we need reliable information everywhere, and this is the area now of science and of research in the academic world, not to be satisfied with opinions about this and that, but to find out what is really the case and what is the best understanding of the situation. The society in general needs reliable information. With society, I mean here all the actors in society. I mean the politics, the politicians, the bureaucracy, but also say people in economy and teachers, for example. Also very important that young people are educated on the basis of reliable information. Resilience is a research infrastructure for all of Europe. We have infrastructures everywhere. Every road, every public building. Even myself, I'm part of an infrastructure because I'm a professor at the university, and in that I'm part of having a structure financed by the public to make research and teaching and education possible. And so we have everywhere infrastructure, but what we are missing is a coordination. On the one hand, within Europe, these infrastructures are not everywhere the same, and in some parts they are rather poor, and in other parts infrastructures are better equipped. And the second point is that we are now living in a time of digitalization. And especially this area is addressed by resilience. We want to create an infrastructure in Europe which makes new frontier research results possible in the area of religious studies and research on religions. And with this also making the move into the digital area in this study of religion. We have many information about religions in libraries, many books collected over whatever 3,000 years. And we are always in a process of understanding better these old informations, but also now the present reality of religions. And like other sciences, we are now also starting to bring all this information from the past into digital forms. Yeah, now why is this an answer to the needs of society for better and more reliable information? This is because the digitalization makes new results in research possible. We can have it in other areas as well, and we see it there as well. And in that sense, we will have, in the end, with the digital instruments and with the digitalization of all the informations we have about religions, we will have first better access of researchers to all this information, and second, we will have possibilities to connect them in a better way than ever before. And so in that sense, we will have in the end better information on all religions of the world created with the support of resilience. So the idea of resilience is to improve access to existing infrastructures and resources in the study of religion, but on the other hand, also to create a unified or a joint European infrastructure for the research on religion with the means of digitalization. Resilience will develop a standard, certain standards for the digital preparation of data in the area of religious studies and research on religion, but also instruments of combining all these various data and also combining the various and diverse results of research on religion. So in the end, we will have a much more better possibility to connect all the various information we have about the religions in the world. And in a sense, here in Münster, where we live in the city, where we are in the city of the Westphalian Peace Treaty, this then, in our understanding, will contribute also to the big project of improving peace in the world on the basis of better information about the religions. So that the old thesis of Hans Küng will be supported, that there will be no peace in the world without peace between the religions. Here in Münster, we have very strong research on the text of the New Testament, and we have not the original text of the New Testament available, not the original writings, but we have many manuscripts. We have many manuscripts about this, and in an institute of this university, these old manuscripts are connected with each other, compared, in order to find out the original text. This is done in a digital way. This then allows later on to connect this original text of the New Testament with, say, for example, research work on the religious music of Johann Sebastian Bach, or as we are here in a museum, with pieces of art, religious art. So everybody who is studying these pieces of art or listening to the music or doing study on that may connect this to the original text from which this pieces of art results. We also have here research on the text of the Quran, and this is done in a similar way to come to a critical edition of the Quran, and then first with this give the own community, the community of the Muslim in Germany and in Europe, a better understanding of their original holy text. But then as well with the digitalization, to be able to connect it to other writings in the Muslim world and literature. People can join this in two ways. On the one hand, researcher can join this research infrastructure in using the services and the instruments which are worked out in this infrastructure. And on the other hand, people like, for example, journalists or diplomats or people who are interested in new results of research on religion, they can also address this infrastructure, get into contact, being connected with experts, being connected with places where they can do their own studies for a certain time.